Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing very well. First of all, thank you for all the support. If you like, comment, share, subscribe, thank you guys for all that you do. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much. If this is your first time here, my name is Jessica. Welcome to my channel. Please check out my description box. It has everything that you might need to know listed in there. Services, prices, where you can find me. Come check me out over on Instagram. I love you guys so much. Okay, you know I love my gram fam. And if you are returning, thank you. Okay, seriously, you guys are awesome. I love my repeat customers, okay? Repeat offenders around here, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys make all this possible. So first and foremost, there's always going to be a shout out here. Thank you for all that you guys do, all right? We're going to do the weekly message, guys. You know how this goes. They're general messages, so they may or may not resonate. And of course, this is a timeless message, so whenever you're hearing this, this is for the week ahead, no matter where you're at, okay? If you're on a Wednesday, then this is from this Wednesday to next Wednesday, okay? And vice versa, whatever. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get into this. They are giving me an energy of mending differences, coming together with people, okay? To reconcile is what I'm getting. I'm getting reconciling certain differences that you might have. Ego, shadow work. Wow, that came out. Well, that didn't come out in last week's reading, but that was the title for last week's reading, was shadow work. I feel like you guys have done a lot of shadow work, and so this is causing changes. 104 reduces to 5. So I feel like a lot of us this week are going to be facing our ego when it comes to somebody. Do we need to be right in this situation, or do we need to kind of surrender and, you know, pull the white flag here? You know, what identity have we attached to this situation or the outcome of certain situations is what I'm getting here as well, okay? The week ahead for the collective, please. What do we have for the week ahead for the collective? We also have cotton candy, make a wish. Nice. So I do feel like wish fulfillment is coming through with evolution on the bottom, new age. It's almost like you've done some kind of shadow work, so now you're moving to the next level here, and there is going to be a reward because of that. Something that you've been wishing for. I am seeing this coming to fruition here. So if you've been wishing for a new house, if you've been wishing for a relationship, or maybe health to be better, whatever this is, success and fortune perhaps, right? If you've been wishing for this, this is coming. I'm also getting there's somebody out there that's been wishing for a way to approach somebody, or a way to come forward, a way to develop their destiny is what I'm getting as well. I feel an energy of moving out of, wow, that is insane. I literally just said develop your destiny, and there it is, okay? I almost feel like there's like, you're coming out of a space. There's a lot of 4s here too. 444 is significant. There is coming out of a space of healing, patching things up, and now we're moving forward, okay? Let me look up 444. I'm being very led to do that, so I'm going to see what this is about here. You are surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are happening before your eyes, which is very interesting since we have the cotton candy out here, which is talking about making a wish, okay? White on the bottom, which speaks of light. So there's a sense right here with this of setting your course, okay? Let me move this to where this is like, you know, more put together. So there's a sense here of setting your course forward, okay? Right now you are developing where you're going to be in the next 10 years, where you're going to be in the next 5 years. This is very future focused. This is being very focused on your foundations and your stability right now. A lot of you guys could be trying to figure out how you're going to move forward. Maybe you're wanting to, you know, buy a property, or move into a new career, or maybe even relocate in general. There's just something about wanting to kind of get the steps started to where I'm going to be, okay, in the future. And with this ego, there's something in regards to moving out of the blockages, moving out of the could I's, what if this happens, where will this, you know, lead me. We have indigo coming out, clairvoyance. I feel like you are getting a lot of messages. You are getting a lot of intuitive hits. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities this week because they are talking to you. And make sure that we are working on self-love. One more. Oh, that's too many. Okay, that was interesting how that came out. So we're going to take it. Decisive action, right? Evolution on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm seeing here is there is a need to kind of pick a direction here and then move with it. There could be a space of either not using enough intuition or using too much intuition, getting where you fit in, okay? If you are feeling like you're not sure which direction you need to go and you're finding that you're getting things kind of confused within your intuition, recognize that, okay? Take a step back. Gain a broader perspective on something, because sometimes when we're too close to a situation, we can't see as clearly as we need to, okay? But there's going to be a decisive action that is either needed or is going to be taking place this week that is going to help you get one step closer to wish fulfillment. I feel like this involves setting down the swords somewhere and not fighting anymore, okay? Whether this means that actively trying to control when something happens, how something happens, the way something goes, and just going for it. Whether this means, you know, to finally make a decision if you've been back and forth about something. Whatever this is, because I really do sense a lot of decisions that are needed here, or something that's needed to be made, okay? And I do feel like you've been getting a lot of intuition in regards to this, but see how the intuition is right underneath the ego? Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there could be this confusion of what is my intuition? What is my ego right now? Am I making the right decision? Am I making a decision based out of fear, or am I making a decision based out of love? That's where we need to decide. When your ego is talking to you, sometimes it will be frantic, it will be frenzied, it will be fast, it will be like, right, and causing confusion. When it's intuition, it's clear, it's calm, it's certain. There is no confusion. Even if you don't like what your intuition is saying, that's very important, guys, because intuition doesn't just mean hearing what we want to hear, okay? Sometimes your intuition will tell you what things you don't want to hear, but that's the truth, right? So there's this need to kind of learn this week what is intuition and what is ego speaking to you in making decisions based off of a balanced energy. We need balance here. We don't want to rely too much on our ego, and we don't want to rely too much on our intuition, because we do need our ego. Our ego does solve a purpose or serve a purpose. Our ego does kind of, I believe, help protect us in certain situations. And it can also be a guiding light for what we need to heal within ourselves, what wounds from either karmic or past life energies or whatever that we are needing to fix in this lifetime. So the ego, to me, is valuable and it is important, but we can't only live out of our ego, and we can't only live out of our intuition, okay? Having a healthy boundaries or having a healthy balance within yourself when it comes to that is self-love. That is giving to yourself. And it is important that you do give to yourself this week, okay? I honestly feel like for some of you, that's one of your main things this week, or just in life in general, is to give to yourself, to love yourself, to put yourself first, to stand up for yourself, to be there for yourself. Right? And some of you guys have a hard time doing that. You will definitely be there for everybody else or stand up for everybody else that you need to, but when it comes to you, it's a problem. Okay? So there is this energy here of I need to stand up for myself. Okay? I need to be there I need to put in the work for myself like I would for anybody else. Okay? Now, with this chalkboard, there could be a sense of learning, maybe going back to school. I do see that with this card when it comes out. There's almost like a completion here, okay? 37 does reduce to 10 for me. There's a completion, therefore there's a new beginning, okay? We're starting off on a new journey, which I get with the new age, okay? It's time for a new approach. It's time for a new dawn, a new age. I almost feel like we're walking onto a new timeline, which is really interesting, because when I did my November preview, that's kind of the energy that I got, was there's a huge shift and all of a sudden we're moving forward again. We might have been moving backwards before, okay? So there could be a sense of wanting to learn something but needing to start from scratch if we are. Either way, guys, expect things to kind of move in your favor this week. Honestly, expect things to work out for you. Maybe even miraculously work out for you with this cotton candy, okay? Do expect, you know, the unexpected is what they're saying. Do expect the unexpected. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have two opportunities coming your way. Some of you guys could have two masculine energies coming after you, whether you're male or female. Masculine doesn't have to mean a male or a female. It just depends on what energy the person is in. I also feel like there's somebody out there that's battling themselves, like between like, do I want to be this traditional person or do I want to step out of the box? Okay, and making a clear-cut, decisive action is what's going to be necessary here. I do feel like there's a need to think before you make a decision this week with this energy, but I do feel like don't overthink, all right? Because when we overthink and we're already not sure of ourselves or sure of where this situation is going, that's when we create problems for ourselves. That's when the lines become very blurred between what is my intuition, what is my ego, okay? Yeah, and your guides are telling me right now, or my guides, or whoever the hell's guiding me at the moment, right? They're telling me, you know, don't be afraid to ask for signs. Don't be afraid to ask for some kind of synchronicity to confirm. They will definitely come through and give that to you, okay? So, you know, I'm just saying, what is this ego? What is this shadow work this week for the collective? I just want to clarify each card, I think. What is this ego? What is this shadow work for the collective this week? Whoop, 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 right? King of Pentacles. There's somebody that's been, okay, I'm getting a couple things. There's somebody that's been stuck in an illusion of what society wants them to be, what they think they're supposed to be versus who they're meant to be, right? So what do I want to do here? How do I want to go forward? Okay? I am getting the energy, too, of somebody needing to do shadow work with their father or their grandfather. We've been getting this masculine energy a lot. Okay? But there is this energy of, like, feeling a lot of pressure. Somebody feeling like, you know, a lot is on their shoulders. Everything depends on me. Everybody relies on me. Everything has to be on my decision, right? And so doing this shadow work, stepping beyond that. There's also something in regards to your money and your ego, like needing to understand that money is not what makes you, or money is, there's something in regards to a clarity that's coming through in regards to money. I don't feel like it's like you're losing money or anything, quite the opposite, but I almost feel like there's a shadow work around money. Like there could have been like where you grew up and you didn't have enough, so now you feel like you have to gobble it all up. Or there's something that's expected. Give me one more for this shadow work that's coming out. That's way too many. One more for the shadow work this week for the collective. What is the shadow work for the collective this week? Again, there is an opportunity that's coming in, or there's some kind of inspiration, there's some kind of passion you have, there's something that you have, but needing to let go of it. You know, this could be a very cocky energy right here. I could see somebody that, you know, you're needing to kind of, I don't know, cool your jets, whoever that is. But if you're dealing with somebody that's very cocky, very stubborn, it's almost like the impulsive actions of somebody. It's like somebody's working through money issues this week. They're working through impulsive actions this week. They're working through where their purpose is, where their creativity is, what direction they're wanting to move in, what cycles they're wanting to end and begin in their life with this world energy. I feel like this moon keeps stalking this reading. There's a lot of, I've been repressing things that I actually want. But I'm being very drawn towards something. I really want to take a risk and go after something. It's like somebody's trying to get over their ego this week. That's exactly what this feels like. So let's move forward, because it really does feel like somebody is trying to get over their ego. Yes. Somebody wants to do the right thing, but they also want to be, they want to sit in their power. I don't know. Somebody feels very drawn. Like somebody feels like what they want and what they should want are not the same things or something. Yes. Okay. Okay. Cotton candy. Why is this here? Make a wish for the week ahead. Why is this here for the collective? Cotton candies. Lovers coming out. With that temperance energy. Gemini, Sagittarius enter into his house, right? But I also feel like what this is saying is, you know, your spirit guides have been trying to get you in alignment, trying to lead you. That's my horse sound, okay? They're for somebody to come galloping into your life. And I feel like somebody is. I feel like somebody is coming forward, okay? You could have been hoping to hear from somebody, and this is that wish that's coming true. I feel a soulmate connection for some of you guys. Interesting. This is not going to be for everybody, so cool your jets, okay? Cool your jets. But for some of you guys, yes, I see a soulmate coming in. I definitely, oh yeah, this person has been watching from the outskirts, trying to decide how they're going to come forward, when they're going to come forward, what they're going to say. They've been watching you. They've been working on themselves too with this Ace of Cups energy. There's been some confliction. I feel like this person, like, you know, what's my responsibilities versus what's my passions, okay? And this could also be vice versa. Maybe you've been wanting to come towards somebody collective, and that's what the issue has been. My traditional, you know, shit versus what I actually want. But yeah, somebody's been watching and waiting for the perfect moment to come in, and I feel like they're going to. Let me get one more for this Make-A-Wish. Yes. Oh, okay, they're giving me something with this. Now, see, with this Magician card on top of the Make-A-Wish, you are highly manifesting this week, so make sure you're manifesting with a purpose. Mindful manifesting is what we're going to call this on this channel. This is when we are mindfully thinking of things that we want to manifest, not just letting our mind go wherever it wants to. No, I'm going to stay focused on my success. I'm going to stay focused on my health. I'm going to stay focused on my love life. Whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest into my life, I'm going to stay focused. Because you can damn near manifest anything you want this week is what I'm getting with this Magician card on top of the Make-A-Wish card. Oh yeah, anything that you set your mind to, it's all yours. Because you have all the elements working in your favor this week. Earth, air, fire, water. You have all of them working in your favor. So if there's something that you're wanting, guys, this week coming up, this is the week to kind of set that motion into place. But see, this calls for decisive action. You're not going to have this just, you know, jumping from, okay, today I'm going to manifest love. Today I'm going to manifest money. Today I'm going to manifest health. Today I'm going to, it's like, put all your energy into one thing that you want to manifest, and you're going to get that. Now, I'm also seeing with this Lovers card, because this Lovers does represent a soulmate. Okay, it does. But what it also represents is a choice that you're needing to make with your heart. Okay, so whether this is in regards to love, money, career, friends, family, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever choice you're needing to make with your heart, this is going to lead to your ultimate wish fulfillment when you make it with your heart, is what Spirit's saying. Okay, when you decide to step into your power, when you decide to be the magician of your own life, manifest your own way, put your ego to the side, right? And you really decide to go after what's yours. This is when true miracles happen, and I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. I know that you're probably nervous and worried, or this is somebody in regards to you, collective. Take it as it resonates. But I do feel like this is this week coming through. It's like somebody finally decides to go after what they want. Somebody finally decides to step into their power. But again, yes, this is a great week for manifesting. Especially next to this chalkboard, developing your destiny, okay? Yes. Definitely meditate about what you want. Meditate, contemplate, take time to rest, ease your mind. This is not a frantic situation, right? This is not, oh, now I want this, now I want that. Literally, literally, 7 of Cups. This is not the week for this kind of energy. That's what I always envision with this card. Right? That's not what this week is for. You need to make a decisive action. This person has so much in front of them, they don't know what to choose. You might feel like the same way. Like you have a lot of options. You have a lot of different directions you could go. You have a lot of people saying this or saying that. Says Spirit. You need to, this is the week to calm your mind, calm your thoughts, get into a meditative state and really think about what you want. Turn everybody off. Turn off all this stuff that's telling you what to do. What do you want deep down inside? What do you want? Because you're developing your destiny. You're developing your next 10 years. Not to put too much pressure on you, okay? But I'm just saying, you are. So if there's something that you're wanting, it's not the time. This is not the week to be all over the place. We have to make a decisive action, okay? We have to make a decision here. And what the best thing about this chalkboard is, it always makes me feel like there's a blank slate, there's a clean slate. You're at this, it's like you're at the starting point right now. There should be somebody standing in front of a long tunnel. So you're not even in it yet, right? You're at this starting point right now where you can literally write anything you want down on this chalkboard. You can write anything you want for yourself. It's up to you. It is up to you, though. We can't wait for Spirit to come in, right? And save us or put us on this and pick us up and drop us here. And okay, like Spirit did the work. I feel I'm getting the distinct energy from Spirit right now that it's done the work in this little situation, and it's kind of up to you now, whether this is love, money, like, bro, I gave you the opportunity, or I gave you the inspiration, or I put you in the path of meeting this person. I did my part. Like, you know what I mean? Well, you have to do your part too, because this is not my life, says Spirit. This is your life. You are the creator of your destiny, of your life. You are developing your destiny. I created you so that you may create yourself. I know that religion often teaches us that it's God's will, you know what I mean? Like whatever God wants, whatever God has mapped out for us is what's going to happen. But that's not how I believe. That's not the, I don't know. That's just not my belief system. I do feel like certain things are meant to be. Certain situations are meant to happen. You are meant to run across certain people's paths. But what you do with that, what you do with those people, what you do with those situations and those paths, it's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. You have several different, paths that you can go down. Several different timelines that you can jump onto, guys. You hear me say it all the time. Your future is so versatile. You have so many different futures. It's about the one that you want to experience while you're here. Okay? So I'm getting the distinct energy, like Spirit's like, look, I've done my part. I literally have a whole fucking world to worry about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like a whole bunch of other stuff I have to worry about. You need to do you now. I don't know. That's just the energy that I'm getting. Give me one for this chalkboard, please. Developing their destiny this week. Wow. Spirit is in case shady. Okay? I'm just saying, what are we going to do? It's make or break time. Time to make a decision, says Spirit. For some of you guys, this could have came in a dream. Okay? Your inspiration or your answer. Like, you might have been like, look, Jess, you don't got to go so hard on me, okay? I know, I got to put effort in. I'm just confused about what direction I need to go in, what I need to do. There's been a message is what I'm getting. There has been a direction, okay, that has been shown to you. There's been something that's happened that has shown you this is where I need to go. And I almost feel like it's like you've been like, but is that a sign though? I'm not sure, right? There might have been like you dreamt about somebody or something. There's a choice that you're needing to make here. You are developing your destiny. What do you want to do? What decision are you going to make? What action are you going to take? See a lot of action cards already out here with the colors and everything too. So it's like, it is time for you to kind of decide what you're stepping into. Okay? Give me one more for that chalkboard, please. For the week ahead. Developing your destiny for the collective. Wow. Right? Because that's what we all want. We all want the 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. We all want to be happy, right? So Spirit's like, your happiness is out there. Your happiness does lie in one or several of these cups. That's the thing. I don't want to put pressure on you. I don't want to make you feel like, oh my God, I have to choose this one cup. I have to choose the right cup. And if I don't, I'm never going to get my happiness. No, like I said, you have infinite possibilities. You have infinite outcomes out there. You will be happy regardless, okay? Happiness is your ultimate purpose while you're here. However, you need to choose. You can't just stay at the, 2 of Wands energy that we just saw forever. of sitting there like the possibilities of what way you're going to go. You need to make a clear, decisive action. And I feel like this week that the opportunity comes for you to make a decisive action with this Queen of Swords. We already know when she comes out, she's not coming out to play. She's gathering all the facts. She's getting all the info. She's looking over every detail. She's questioning all the perps, right? She's doing everything that she needs to do to figure out what the answer is or what it is, okay? So that's what we're doing. We're really focused on where we're wanting to move next this week, pretty much is what this is feeling like. Indigo, why is this here for the week ahead for the collective? It's clairvoyance energy. Why is this here for the week ahead for the collective? Wow. I feel like some of you guys really want something, right? I don't feel like you just want something. You really want something, okay? I feel like you guys really have this wish fulfillment, and part of you feels like this is crazy. Like, why do I want this? Is this all wishful thinking, cotton candy, right? Like, is this all wishful thinking? Is this all in my head? Somebody is literally asking themselves that. Is this real? They cry to the gods above, right? Is this real? Is this all in my head? This intuition, these visions I'm having. What is this? What is this trying to tell me? There's a very conflicted energy here. Hold on a second. Hold the phone, right? Yeah, so there's 8, 9, 10 here in the numbers, and I also have some 5s. So we're dealing with an acceleration because of change. Change is happening regardless, right? We're just conflicted over that change. What change do I make? And then this also goes with that, what I was saying in the beginning, battling your intuition and battling your ego. Which is intuition? What is ego? What is this, right? So there's like this need to kind of not fight yourself this week, not fight what is so fucking obvious in front of you. I'm sorry for my language, not really, but there is a need to kind of like stop fighting the obvious. If you've gotten I'm gonna be so real, okay? Because I just keep picking up this energy, reading after reading after reading, and it's kind of just like getting to the point where it's like it's redundant, okay? If you keep getting the message to do something, do it. If you keep getting the message to reach out to somebody, do it. If you can't stop thinking about somebody, there's a reason, right? Like, it's almost like you need to have a sign right in the middle of your face that says, I am spirit and I am saying X, Y, Z, the end. Spirit's like, I've given you more than enough. You keep fighting it. You keep questioning whether this is intuition, whether this is real. Can you trust this? Like, the only way you're going to know is if you jump in, right? Like, I don't know. I'm almost getting this energy. They're giving me this energy of somebody who's standing on the edge of like one of those platforms on a boat, and they're wanting to. Whoop, they're giving me a tone in my ear, like a download. I'm almost getting this energy of somebody who's like on a boat, and they're wanting to jump in the ocean so bad they're wanting to swim. But what if I get bit by sharks? But what if there's a jellyfish? But what if there's a barracuda? You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, literally a plane could fall out of the sky right now and hit you. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why worry about what could happen? It's like worrying about what could happen, where this could take you, how this is going to end up. Trying to control every little thing. You know, when your intuition is so clearly telling you just jump in the water, you're going to have a good time. It's going to be okay. You know what I mean? That's kind of the energy here. Give me another one for this clairvoyance, please, for the week ahead. Too many. Give me one. Just one, please, Spirit, for this clairvoyance for the week ahead. Page of Pentacles. There's wanting to have this offer here. Or wanting to express this offer. There's a lot of confliction over opportunity or potential, or do I go back to school for something, or because it can be dedication too. What do I dedicate myself to? Some of you guys are wanting to put more focus into your spiritual gifts, into your, psychic abilities and things like that, and you're just conflicted because you may not feel like you have that strong of psychic abilities, or you might feel like you're not sure if society's going to accept them. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about whether society's going to accept them or not, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Probably not, right? Or maybe, you never know. I just feel like it's ego that gets in the way and makes you draw back. It's fear about the potential you have. Sometimes we have a calling, guys, and we can't help it. You know, I wanted to be so many things growing up. I really did. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a chef. I wanted to be a preacher. I wanted to be a police officer. I wanted to be an FBI agent. I wanted to profile serial killers because I've always been able to read people very well. Like, I've wanted to do so many things in my life. Not one time did I ever think that I would be a tarot reader / healer, high priestess for the rest. I never thought that. That never ever showed up on my radar. Sometimes we are just destined for certain things. Sometimes we are just meant to be what we are. And if we worry about what everybody else is going to think, how I'm going to be, received, we're not living our full potential. We're not doing what we're here to do. You're special. You're here for a reason. And though it can be lonely, or you might feel misunderstood, or it might cause some strange looks to come your way, you have to be true to yourself, always. If you are given psychic gifts, you are given psychic gifts for a reason, okay? If you are meant to heal, then you are meant to heal. And you're not going to be able to escape it. The only thing you're going to do is stifle yourself and stifle yourself and stifle yourself, and then you're going to be in a constant state of that. Okay? They're saying pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are leading you. Okay? There's something about somebody's grandmother being a great witch or a supreme or something like that, and you being meant to follow in this person's footsteps but feeling very, very restricted and unable to do that, okay? The family didn't accept this side of her or something like that, okay? There's something about, there's something about that. Okay, what is self-love here for the week ahead? What is self-love here for? And it's an act of self-love to, yes, stand in your power, baby. It is an act of self-love to go after what's yours. It is an act of self-love to put yourself first, right? To be the emperor of your own life. Because there's obviously some things that you really want, right? There is. So there's some risks you want to take. There's a cliff that you want to jump off of. And you have to put yourself first. There's also something in regards to somebody putting themselves over a masculine energy. Like, you need to stop putting this masculine first. Okay? If you find yourself catering to this person, make sure that it's equal. Is what I'm also getting here. But, you know, there is something that you are definitely, you desire deep down inside, and it's time to kind of put action into that, yes. It is time to go towards that. The time of reflection is over, is what I'm getting here. So, you know, this week, self-love does equal out to making a decision that you want to make for yourself, okay? What is Mint here for the week ahead? Why is Mint here? Why is Mint here for the week ahead for the collective, please? Decisive action. Something definitely, there's some kind of, that's too much. There's something that's coming that's making you have to make a decision here. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone is what they're saying here too. Some of this could be surrounded by the moon energy that's coming on the 31st, okay? It's a blue moon. Talks about once in a blue moon, something happening, wish fulfillment, miracles. The impossible becomes impossible. It's like they're saying there's just there's like a tiny opening in the space-time continuum or something, right? There's like a tiny opening for you to jump through, right? And you gotta jump, because if you don't jump, that's it. It's closed. Okay? You're not going to be able to jump through again until the next blue moon. There is something like that for somebody out there where it's like, it's now or never, right? Okay? Like, it's time to jump in. This is a specific message for somebody, so if this don't resonate, honey, don't make it fit, right? It's not for you. But there is a specific message for somebody out there. If you have been kind of tiptoeing around messaging somebody because you're scared. You're on a time limit. Okay? you're on a time limit. It's like now or never, because Spirit's about to throw somebody else in this person's path, and then that's it for you. Okay? Because this other person that they're throwing in is going to, yeah, be definitely up for the job. Okay? So if you've been kind of letting fear, and I feel like that, honestly, they're saying it specifically for somebody in regards to love, but I feel like that's in any area. If you've been kind of, oh, I don't know if I want to step out of my comfort zone, I don't know if I want to do that, I feel like this is the week to definitely do that, okay? Now, with justice coming through, making a decisive action. Some of you guys are definitely making the decisions that need to be made. And this is right versus wrong for you in your life. And sometimes right doesn't always look conventional, guys. Sometimes it doesn't always look right to everybody else, but it is right to you. And that's kind of the whole message of this reading, to be honest. How I feel is to stay real to yourself, to stay true to yourself, okay? Because there's like something very karmic about this that you've been trying to break. There's some kind of cycle that you've been trying to move through for a while now, is what this feels like. So, you know, how you can fix this, get out of this kind of back and forth, is to make your decisive action. This is also saying to make actions from balanced viewpoints. Don't make any decisions when you're erratic or all over the place, okay? I wasn't going to pull from any other decks, but I'm being called to pull from the MoodyTarot Oracle. So we're going to. Let's see what messages we have for the week ahead. Usually when they want me to pull from this deck, there's like a specific message. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and take the ones that do, because it's obviously for a reason. Stop stressing about this. It's all going to work out exactly as it should. Basically, how I was maybe saying it, I don't know if I stressed you guys out more, but that's basically what I was getting, right? Stop stressing and just, like, stop stressing about whether a shark's gonna bite you. Just jump in the fucking ocean already. Like, honestly, you know what I mean? You know you want to. You think about it all the time. It's in your dreams. It's all around you. Jump in the ocean. You think Spirit's gonna lead you to jump in the ocean just for a great white to come swallow you in one gulp? You know, like, honestly, you think that Spirit's leading you to disaster or leading you to an upset? No, Spirit's leading you to where you're supposed to be. I don't know, okay? I don't know how else to say that. Messages, please, for the collective for this week ahead. Unexpected communicato, unexpected communication is coming in. Keep going. The results you seek are coming soon. The divine has your back. The divine's like, thank you, Jess, okay? Because I would not be telling them to go somewhere where there's going to be disaster. The divine has your back. It's always there, supporting, guiding, whispering, okay? Yes, the divine has your back. If the divine is, if the Spirit is pushing you towards something or pushing you in a direction, it's not going to be negative, even if it feels like it at first. And I know that how that sounds, guys, but I can sit here and I can say this because I've lived through this one too many times where Spirit has led me something and I'm like, wow, okay, Spirit, you led me to something where I'm depressed, I'm single now, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, thanks, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it all comes together. Sometimes that's how Spirit works. Sometimes Spirit needs to strip you so that way it can redress you and everything that you're supposed to have. You can't, why would you put clothes on somebody that's already dressed? No, you gotta strip them naked and then put clothes on them, okay? That's how we do this. All right? You don't put makeup on top of your face that's already got makeup on it. No, you clean off the makeup and then you put the fresh makeup on. It's the same concept, okay? So when things don't look like they're falling together, sometimes they are. Sometimes things are falling apart so they can fall into place. I know how cliche that sounds, but since this has been proven true for me so many times, I have the utmost faith in Spirit. I trust Spirit immensely. Because Spirit has worked in my life and has shown me that when it's leading me somewhere better. It's leading me somewhere good. Don't worry about the journey. Remember, you're getting there, okay? Don't worry about it. I just feel like somebody really needed to hear that, okay? Because it's like somebody's out there right now like, well, I've listened to Spirit before and it's led me in this direction. Why are all these cards all messed up? It's led me in this direction and I'm not sure. Like, you know. I can only speak from my experience, and my experience is that, yes, I have been led to what feels like a brick wall before, and then all of a sudden the brick wall is gone, and then everything's open. What messages do you have for the week ahead, Spirit? Secrets and drama are bubbling to the surface. So things are not what they seem. Dig deeper for insight. Truths are coming to light. Pause for reaction. And somebody wants to open up the X-Files. Proceed with caution. So this could be needing to move past these karmic cycles that we have with people in the past. Something is not what it seems. So that's pretty much what I was literally just saying. You might feel like you've been led to a dead end, or you've been led to something that's impossible. I'm almost getting somebody like cursing the skies, like, why would you lead me to this person? Or why would you lead me to this great opportunity if I can't even have it? What the fuck was the whole point of this? And it's like, you're not seeing the bigger picture of everything though, right? Like, you're not allowing yourself to fully get immersed into this. You're seeing all the blockages. You're seeing, let's use this as an example. Well, I've met somebody and they're completely different than me. It would be impossible to be with them. Why would you do this to me, God? Like, you know, but God's sitting there like, well, it's not impossible. All you have to do is step out of your ego, stop worrying about what other people think, and go for what your heart wants you to go for. I don't see the problem here. Sometimes the boundaries, the restrictions, they're in our head and not actually in reality, okay? What's more important, how you feel with somebody or how other people feel about you being with somebody? You need to get your priorities in order and stop tripping, okay? I'm just saying. I love you guys. If that has been your reading, I do hope it resonates. I do hope it helps. I hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.